that in your retina, your cones in your retina are most sensitive to light in those three primaries, red, green, and blue, more or less. Okay? So what they now do is they now use very specific phosphors, they call them rare earth phosphors, and those actually give us the output in those three peaks because that's where we're most sensitive. That's why a 32-watt lamp now gives us the same lumen output as an old 40-watt lamp used to give us because they weren't that careful about where the output was. It was a lot of wasted energy. Okay? So if we vary those peaks, it's going to change. By the way, so we have three peaks of sensitivity, and the term for that is trichromat. So people are what are called trichromats, and that means we have those three peaks in the retina. So what colors do dogs and cats see?
Red and green.
Uh-huh.
So what color? So what do they see?
Black and white.
Aha! Has everybody heard that dogs and cats see in black and white?
No.
Is that possible? Is it possible that any animal can see black and white?
Yeah.
So I have a question. What colors are in the spectrum? I know you guys all know this, right?
What?
Everybody knows about Roy
7 colors.
Don't they? Does everybody know about Roy G. Biv? Does anybody not?
No.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and now they put indigo in there somewhere. Where is white and black in Roy G. Biv?
The white is
There's no such color as white or black. Those are not colors.
that's supposed to be absent.
Right, so if you say black in terms of light, you mean the absence. What about a pigment? What would black be in pigment? Everything. You mush them all together, it's going to be black, right? Which means that you're eliminating the ability of that to reflect light. Okay? So black and white are not colors, so there's no animal that can see black or white, right? So dogs and cats are what are called dichromats because they have two peaks. I haven't yet done enough research to find out where those are because I don't do lighting for dogs and cats. Okay, so you could research it. If you find out, tell me. I'd be curious to see. So by the way, some of the research that I have done recently, I found out that there are some women that actually have 4 peaks. Freaks. I'm just kidding. No, apparently there are some women that actually have 4 peaks of sensitivity. How do you like that?
Really? How would you know more sensitive?
You'd have to, I haven't gotten far enough into my readings, actually. I mean, that's a whole scientific thing. It's like, how do they figure that junk out?
I totally believe that because in design practice, some people just don't see certain colors well, and some see such depth. And
Yep.
it's amazing. Not just
Everybody's different, All right, so if you notice what's interesting now, when you look at the spectral power distribution of this 830 lamp, which, by the way, what that means is that the 30 means that it's 3,000 degrees Kelvin, and the 8 means that the CRI is in the 80s. So that 3-digit number is really simple once you know what that